You didn't see it coming. Nobody did. From a British manufacturer founded in 1997, Radical Motorsports strikes again. The 2.3 litre inline 4, the SR10 is like nothing you've driven before. But is that a good thing? Let's find out. Starting off with the basics, the SR10 uses a 2.3 litre inline 4. It comes with 425 brake horsepower and 380 foot-pound of torque, paired with a 6-speed sequential and weighing in at only 725 kilos. The SR10 will go from 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds and can reach a top speed of 180 mph. Also comes with a nice high flow exhaust system, which somehow manages to get drowned out by the turbo. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, that rear wing. The rear wing is massive. It's the one thing that keeps the SR10 planted into the ground, giving the rear of the car weight and stability going into the high-speed corners. Paired with an aggressive rear diffuser, the rear of the car looks out of this world. The front of the car isn't too different. The splitter is also massive and it works with a canards to direct air to various channels all around the car, overall providing the SR10 with an amazing aero package. The SR10 uses a 4-pot caliper setup. The braking does take some time to get used to as there's no ABS assistance, meaning you cannot simply mash the brake pedal on this car. You have to carefully add pressure as you go, and hitting bumps does really upset the car under braking, making it super easy to lock up. It does, however, feel super rewarding once you get it right. The field of view is surprisingly good on this car. It feels quite similar to an open wheeler. It makes wheel-to-wheel racing a lot easier as you're so much more aware of your surroundings. The only issue I've noticed is that the mirrors are quite small. However, it's a compromise I'm assuming Radical had to make for the sake of aerodynamics. On top of that, Radical has actually changed the driver positioning. The driver is now sitting on the left hand side opposed to the right, which doesn't affect me at all. However, I can see how it would annoy some diehard SR8 drivers. Yep, we're all gonna miss that naturally aspirated V8. The V8 revved all the way to 10,500 RPM and produced 411 brake horsepower. This time around, we only have a turboed 4-cylinder that only revs up to a measly 6,900 RPM. Now, while the newer inline 4 does produce 14 more horsepower and 149 pound-feet of torque, it's missing that personality that the V8 had. The SR8 was the ultimate driver's car, causing problems for even the most experienced of drivers. The SR10 is just so much more forgiving and far less intimidating than its older brother. Yes, the SR10 is fast, but it's calculated. It's lost some of that raw aggression, doesn't snap out anymore. It's older, it's smarter now, it listens to the driver. If you're coming from the SR8, you'll find it really easy to adapt to the SR10. However, if you're coming from something like GT3s or GT4s, you might need a little bit of practice before you can be confident in the car, since it lacks that ABS and traction control. So let's answer the question, is it worth your money? Yes, it's an overall fun package, and I really enjoy driving the car, and I reckon you should give it a shot as well. And that's all from me. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more future content.